Hey you guys, now, good morning. I'm here. It's been a minute. A minute is in, I don't know, like a week. But today, we're still going to do some really cool stuff. But we're going to do some science. We're going to do some science. We're going to do some visual arts. So we're going to do science and visual arts. Visual arts. Visual arts. That's what we're going to do today. So we're going to study potential and kinetic energy. Potential energy is the energy that is stored. So it's not moving. It's energy that's stored, like stored in a box. It's stored in a cabinet. It's stored, sitting, waiting for it to turn into kinetic energy, which is the energy of movement. Okay? It is the energy of movement. So we're going to study how something that spins, how does something that spins come into play when we're incorporating potential and kinetic energy. I made a sign for you guys so that y'all can read it. So you can have time to read it while I explain it to you. So when you spin a top into motion, and we're going to make a top. That is the art project we're going to do after this. When you spin a top into motion, you're applying a force that converts the top's potential energy, which is the top stored energy, which is you're holding on to the top and it's not spinning yet. It's preparing. There's potential for energy, right? Into kinetic energy, which is the energy of movement. When it starts in motion, you're spinning the top. As it spins its upright position, it rotates around an invisible vertical axis. So you guys may not realize or understand what a visible vertical axis is, right? But if you're spinning something, so I've got this ball, I've got this thing here, right? And I'm going to spin it, right? I'm spinning it around, see my fingers? My fingers pretend that they're invisible. That is the invisible vertical axis that the spinning thing is spinning around. Isn't that so awesome? So we are going to create a top so that we can experience this stored energy, which is potential energy, turning and transforming into the kinetic energy, which is the energy of movement, energy of movement, energy of movement. I'm not a fan of potential energy, but you can't get kinetic energy without potential energy. You got to wait to skate. You gotta wait to skate. I'm gonna use that. Anyhow, so I'll be back because there are supplies needed for this. Actually, I'm gonna tell you supplies so you can go get them ready. You might already have them ready, but so you can go get them ready before. I have a ball. I have like a bouncy ball. And you can get anything round, a golf ball, a ping pong ball. It doesn't matter. Something round. Maybe even half of one of those Easter eggs. Because it's round at the bottom. I got a water bottle top, but I also have this wheel thing that I found from a Lego set, which is going to serve the same purpose as the water bottle top would. And then I also have a old CD. So go gather those things, grab your markers, get your glue stick prepared, because we're going to have to glue things, and that's what you're going to need. Markers, CD, bouncy ball of some kind, round object of some kind, some type of top, and glue sticks. See you in a minute. Okay, now we're gonna start off with some visual arts. So we're gonna do like a complex like pattern. I just got some markers. You guys, I miss you guys so much. I just got some markers. You can use the regular Crayola markers. The Crayola markers might rub off. I'm not sure. You're gonna have to blow them. Don't touch the top. Let them dry. The regular Crayola markers. The thick Sharpies, and in the Sharpie box that I have, it includes these ones. So I'm going to use these. I'm mostly going to use some of these metallic colors because I love the metallic colors, and I'm going to mix it with some of these, and I'm going to create a nice pattern. Now on one side of the CD you might see a picture. You don't care about that because that's the side of the CD that is going to be on the bottom. We're going to decorate this shiny side. So let's look down and do this. Let's see. I'm just going to create a nice pattern, because when this spins, it's gonna spin. What do I want it to look like when it's spinning really fast, right? Because we know that when things are spinning in motion, this is a cool color, but I feel like I can't see it. You're next. Let's see. This one's dead. Uh-oh. 2 more chances here. This one's dead too. Yep. Let's check this one. Whoa, we've got some ink. So I'm just going to make, I want to make some shrivelly lines. You got to turn it, or else your shrivelly lines are going to start looking like, I don't know, like, I don't know, old shark teeth from the Papa Shark. Okay, I've got that. Oh, that's gonna look good when it spins, but I need more. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just put a little circle, since this has some good ink. Try to make people get a little dizzy here. And I'm gonna use some black. Hopefully my black, let's test it. All right, it looks good. Let me see. It's okay. My black is okay. You really want to try to find a black, you guys, that's nice. And, oh, this one's sharp, so it might be better. Oh, yeah, it's much better. Much better. Create another circle in between these gray ones that I made. So, yeah, you guys, you're creating your pattern. I'll put some dots here. It's going to look good for dots to spin. That's going to look cool. When the dots spin, watch, you guys, when these dots spin, it's gonna kind of look like a straight line, because it's like your eyes can't keep up with, it just can't keep up with how fast this is spinning, right? So I've got that. I want to take, so I'm gonna decorate mine, and I'm gonna see you in a second, and we are going to connect the science portion of this visual art. Sparkle bonanza. Okay, all right. I finished my design. You like it? I finished my design. Now it's time to turn this half spinner, which right now is standing still, which means it's just collecting potential energy, just sitting here waiting for us to put it together, to put together the pieces to create that kinetic energy. Turn this potential energy into kinetic energy. All right, first thing we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna use my water bottle top, but it serves the same purpose as this other piece that I'm going to use, which is a little bit better for my bigger hands. But you can use a water bottle top for what I'm using this for. Remember. All right, let's make this. You're going to need your hot glue. Very, very simple. Literally only 3 steps. First step is we're going to take our round thing, whether you found a bouncy ball, golf ball, ping pong ball, half of a plastic Easter egg, whatever you found. Now you're going to get, hey, I have it. Oh no. Looks like the glue is coming in here crooked. I hope this works. I hope it works. Oh, I hope it works enough to get, no, it doesn't. Oh. We're gonna take this off. Look, so I'm repairing my hot glue gun. So if your hot glue gun ever starts messing up, just go ahead. Don't try to pump it through. Just take it out. Start over. Put a new glue stick in here. Oh, you hungry? Oh, ooh. Here we go. Now, very carefully, I'm putting glue all around here. It might drip down. Just let it drip down. Because I want to take my round thing and sit it right there in the middle. Right in the middle of the hole. So there's a hole in the middle of the CD, right? So you see that? Now the hole is full. And we're actually gonna put a cap. Oop, we gotta hold it on there. Don't forget that part. Gotta hold it on there. So why don't we just let this dry for a little bit? All right, let's let this dry for a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, this is kind of dry here. So my next step is kind of dry underneath here. I don't want to hold this too long, but it's getting there. So, but while that's still drying, we can hold it down like that. Just hold it down like that. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here because I already measured. I just went like this to see how big it is. And I'm going to put my handle, this is the handle of my top, right there in the middle. And now we have some more drying to do. So, see you in a minute. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So here is my top. We have created a top, you guys. So we have our visual arts display here around here, which we're going to see. We have the invisible vertical axis, which if I grab a stick real quick, I can show you what that actually would look like. So if I had an axis going straight down, imagine it pressed down. So we've got that. Let me get another stick. And we've got this. This is the invisible vertical axis that this top is going to spin on. So remember that. Bye, you're invisible. Okay, here we go. Let's spin this top. I've got my handle. I've got my means to spin something round. My CD with graphic arts. Potential energy. This is storing energy. Storing energy. Hey, storing energy. Storing energy. Storing energy. The potential energy is stored. It's sitting here and it's waiting to be turned into kinetic energy. Ooh. Kinetic energy. Yes, the energy of movement. Look at my top. Wait. Somebody was telling me I should snap my fingers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold up. Oh, hold up. Cameraman, go ahead. Show us how to spin it. Spin it with one hand. Yeah. See, it's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist. Potential kinetic energy. Create your top. This is how it goes down. Let me try it one more time. Go! Yes! You guys are going to be better at this because you're little tiny fingers, but we've created it. See you next time. I know I said goodbye, but real quick before we go, cameraman figured out a really cool way to spin the top. So I have my invisible vertical axis, the top part. I'm going to stick that in. I'm going to show you guys how this is rotating around this. Do you see the whole situation here? We've got the potential energy, kinetic energy, and it's spinning around this stick, which is our invisible vertical axis. I'm going to let it go. This is another way to spin it. Better than what I was doing before. Here we go. Look at that. You can see that vertical axis. Ooh. Wait, hold up. 1. There we go. And you can see that invisible vertical axis. You see that spinning kinetic energy. And ooh, all the energy is spent. And so are we.